Hello everyone, this is the Ford Capri rear-wheel drive and today I drive it for the first time. Thank you very much to Autohaus Unre in Tittling. They gave me this car for 4 hours to test it out. If your company has electric cars as company cars, of course you want your employee to charge at home. It's cheaper for you and it's easier for the employee. Tronity has a software solution for you to know how much you have to pay your employee for charging at home. With the Fleet Manager you manage your employees and your cars. Tronity connects to the cars and knows exactly when the car is charging at home and how much. And then you get an easy monthly bill for your employee. If you want to know more, there's a link in the description below. The Ford Capri is the brother of the Ford Explorer, MEB platform, the same as ID.4, 5, ID.3, ID.7, ID Bus, Audi Q4, e-tron, Cupra Tavascan, Cupra Born. I'm sure I forgot something. This is the rear-wheel drive version. We have 210 kilowatt, that's 286 horsepower, has a 77 kilowatt hour battery. WLTP range is around 570 kilometers. It can charge with AC 11 kilowatt and DC with around 140 kilowatt. The trunk is around the same size as in an ID.5. It looks good, it's not too narrow. We have a second floor that you can take out and then even a third floor where if you don't have the subwoofer you have a lot of space. That's nice. We have a little pocket on the left and the right. And you can also have a frunk for this car, but you have to buy it extra. Sadly, it has the typical horrible sound of Ford when you close it. On the rear seats, this seat in front of me is adjusted for my height. I'm 180 centimeters tall, around 6 feet. I have so much leg room, no problem at all. More than in the i5 M60 I'm driving right now. And I have a bit of headroom too. This car doesn't have the panoramic roof. It also doesn't have the extra heat setting for the rear. That's also not included in this car. Also no seat heating here in the back. We can only open the window and have air vents and 2 USB-Cs and of course an armrest. And the seat is on the lowest position. I can still put my feet underneath the seat. On the front seats, it's MEB platform and again brother of the Ford Explorer, so everything is the same. We have the mirror and window control from normal MEB, the gear stock on the right, the wipers here on the left, the light control is here, buttons on the steering wheel we're gonna do in a second. We have the screen of the Ford Explorer, so portrait mode, not landscape, 2 USB-Cs that you can barely reach, wireless charging, 2 cup holders and another pocket. A little overview, we did the stalks and everything, but then the steering wheel. On the left we have our cruise control and volume, and on the right we have voice command, then having few less, then you can change what you see in your cockpit, so this is how much you see in the cockpit. Next, previous song. You cannot adjust the head-up display, this is just how it is. When you get into the infotainment system you have to press OK to get in, but we know that from MEB platform I think it stopped with 5.2. We'll see what this car has on. I'm guessing 5.0. Yeah, Ford calls it 1.0, so I don't know, but I think it's 5.0. The main infotainment screen is portrait mode, but you can adjust things. You can just press long and then you can put something else in there. I have charging in here, phone, media and the map. Up here we have all the apps, car settings, a driving profile and assist. No, that's the last things. Can I change this? I want assist systems up there. Can I put them? Yes, I can. And underneath we have our climate, seat heating and stuff. Everything is here. And we have some favorites here that you can adjust if you want to. Underneath we have an on-off button that also mutes and pauses the music, loudness, and if you want to see your camera, let's look at the rear view camera. That's with the software problems. It would be nice if 360 degree would be underneath and not on the side, since we have a portrait mode screen here. Driving, MEB platform normal, you put the car into gear, so you don't need a start-stop button, you just press the brake and your car is on. First it's in D, where you have automatic regen or no regen, and then when you press again you have B, which is the strongest regen, which is not very strong, not one pedal drive. I have auto hold on, there are no pedal shifters to adjust the regen level. And when you unbuckle and stop the car, you get your goodbye screen where you can adjust, keep the climate on or turn off the interior monitoring. You can also adjust it and have other things in here as well. The same for the key. Looks exactly the same as all MEB platform keys. You have lock, unlocking and trunk opening in the middle. Just says Ford, except it's for Cupra, Volkswagen, Audi. I have the overspeed warning on so you can hear it, and I have lane assist on. Everything is on. I just drove on. The car drives really nice. Typical MEB platform, nothing different. Steering is maybe a bit more direct, but I could be wrong. Regen is not extremely strong, so that's totally typical. Let's hear the overspeed warning. Power is okay, it's not extreme. 210 kilowatt is not, oh my god, but it's okay. Cruise control, you just press set, then it takes the speed. When you press distance, you can press up and down for the speed, and when you press this you can get to the speed limiter or for the steering assist, which is on right now. You can adjust the speed, of course, with up and down 1 kilometer an hour, and then you press hard, it does 10 kilometers an hour, which is awesome. And the distance we have on 3, all nice. You can turn it off and resume. Acceleration, we try that. I put my, where is it? Little device outside, and then, what is it? Wrong button. We'll see how fast it is. I'm expecting 6.6 seconds. Ooh, 6.31 seconds. Faster than I expected. Cupra Tavascan. Then we go on the highway, test the steering assist, see how loud it is in here, and then we try to drive the top speed, which should be 180. 130, I have steering assist on. It seems to work the same way as it does in the other MEB platform cars. It's really good. It's great on the country road, not perfect. On the highway it's really amazing. I noticed that I have to hold the steering wheel a bit harder, that it recognizes me, and at 130 it's nice and quiet in here. What is that sound? Typical MEB, again, top speed 180, it feels totally stable, it's fine, it's not moving all over the place, it's comfortable. Yes, of course, it's louder at 180, but it's not horrible. 180 is not very fast, but it just is still relaxing. You can drive it with one hand. You can drive it for a long time. For whatever reason, something is vibrating and it makes a horrible sound, but I don't know what it is. All right, what can I say after just 1.5 hours with this car, but I can only have the car for 4 hours and I'm doing a range test. Typical MEB, I said it 2 billion times, it's great, drives comfortable, quiet, feels good, has a lot of options. I'm sure it has preheating the battery manually, of course. Everything is here. You have your trips. The only thing different than, for example, to Volkswagen is that your from start trip resets itself every time. What is this? Every time you restart the car. But other than that, everything is normal. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below. And here on YouTube, there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.